did. When we took over last time, we first of all decided we need to, whatever has happened, but in future things should happen in a more organized manner. So we started master planning, and you'll be happy, most part of our state has got a notified master plan. Punjab is a border state, very progressive state. People love a good life, they spend a lot, highest consumer state. If you look at actual money, I think there will be more than what they show in your per capita income. Overall, if you might have seen, we are going through a bad phase in our country. Still, our consumer, that means VAT, growth rate is above 20% a year. Continuously. When we took over 5 years back, our revenue from VAT was 5,000 crores a year. This year ending, we'll be closing at about 16,000 crores a year. We not increased taxes, it's just better compliance, better systems, rationalization of taxes. And our target is that by end of this term, we should cross 40,000 crores a year. And it's just happening because of the high consumerism. If you look at the rates today, even the land prices we have, I'll be showing you now, we have come out with a lot of schemes, and if you see our government schemes, all oversubscribed. The reason is that in our state, our focus is very clear. Where we want to take our state is very clear. What do we want to do with the state is very clear. We don't have answerable in terms of taking decisions. We take decisions sitting in a cabinet. Clear authority. That's advantage. What has been a thrust of our state? Okay, these are the things I've just mentioned. You might be seeing on the TV screen. Our mission is planned urban development. You'll be very happy that by end of next year, 2013, we will be a power surplus state. We will be exporting power to other states, and our cost of power also will be one of the lowest in the country. So that will be a very big catalyst and one of our biggest advantages. We are going to have a world-class network of roads, air connectivity. I'll be going through that. Our target is on health, education, hospitality. Okay, now, these are the power plants we have opened up under construction. Govindwal Sahab, Talwandi Sabo, Rajpura, huge ones, above 2,000 megawatts each, and they'll be ready. I'll just skip these. Now, we realize that our state is landlocked. And being a landlocked state, how do we develop? Today people talk of Gujarat. Anything happens, Gujarat. But Gujarat is not, if Gujarat was where Punjab was, nobody would be talking about Gujarat. It is because they have a deeper spots there. Today, any businessman wants to come, they look at connectivity, they look at availability of transportation of raw material. So it became a natural destination. And with stimulus from the government, that it became a major force. So we looked at our state and we said, how do we, if we don't have a port, at least let's connect ourselves with the airports. You'll be surprised that in this country, we have only got 13 international airports, the whole country. And 3 are going to be in Punjab. Mohali International Airport is under construction. L&T is building it. Construction has already started. They already come out from the ground. This airport will be ready in about 2 years from now. Amritsar airport is already international, is operational, and hopefully more flights are going to start. Machiwada near Ludhiana is another airport which has got clearance from Government of India. It has at the moment given us visual landing permission, but I'm shocked. In these days in the world, nobody lands visually. It's ILS is required. But anyway, these are the way Government of India works. So hopefully we are going to push it through and we get another third airport international going. We have just now built an airport in Bathinda. It's ready. We are just waiting for the Civil Aviation Minister to just cut the ribbon. And it's been 2 months since we asked for time. So the delay is on their side for the cutting the ribbon. Otherwise, everything is ready. We have Pathankot Airport is operational. We have seen that Ludhiana Airport, which we started off, has not taken off because of ILS problem. Now we have installed ILS. But we felt that only way to really develop that city is we are increasing the size of the airport. We are now in the process of acquiring 500 acres of land. Hopefully it'll be done in another 3 to 4 months. And now we're extending the runway, and hopefully in a year and a half's time, we'll have Boeing's landing there, because that will become a full-fledged airport. We have already approached the Government of India, and the team has already visited, opening up an Adampur airport in near Jalandhar. So what you'll see in Punjab in, say, 3 years from now, when all of this is operational, within 1.5 hours of driving time, anywhere in the state, you'll be in an airport to get out of Punjab and go any part of India or internationally. So this is a major initiative. All this happened in the last 4 to 5 years. And within the next 2 years, everything is going to be implemented. Even the power scenario, all our power plants we started them 4 years back. And it takes you about 7 to 8 years to build a power plant. It takes you 4 years to get clearances from Government of India. From coal linkages to pollution clearance. Getting a pollution clearance is like, I think, easier to climb Mount Everest than get clearance from the Environment Ministry. Even though everyone gets the Environment Ministry clearance, I've never seen anybody being denied or rejected. I don't know why they are kept such. Actually, we create more hurdles. Okay. Then I said that how do we develop a state is have the best road connectivity in the country. Today you don't need money, you need ideas. Money flows. People start talking, where do we have money? I said, okay, my basic fundamental behind my decision making is privatization. Because government's job is not to get into business. It is government job should be only facilitator. We should encourage private entrepreneurship, and I'll be explaining you how in the next 3-4 years, major part of government dealings are going to be outsourced or privatized so that the private players, the big players, can come and take over the responsibility which the government as present is doing. So road network, I decided that all cities of Punjab should be linked with 4-lane expressways, 4 to 6, all. And you'll be happy. Our mission started about 3 years back. And here I'll show you the network which is under construction or tenders have gone out or on the process of tendering. Everything is sanctioned. What I'm mentioning is sanctioned. Process is going on and will be ready. Okay. Today, this main central road is going to be 6-lane till Jalandhar. From there, Pathankot will be completely ready. 6-lane will be ready, I think, by 7-8 months. Pathankot complete will be ready another 3-4 months, 4-laning. Again, 6-lane till Amritsar. Then Amritsar to Pathankot, 4-laning is going on. When I said 4-laning means it's like an expressway. Means there's no, you don't have to cross a city. Everything is bypass. Every flyover is there. There's no crossings. and every village or town you cross, it's fenced and lit up by the company, and all on private sector. So Amritsar to Pathankot. Then you're looking at this major road which we have sanctioned now, Amritsar to Firozpur to Faridkot to Bathinda to Ganganagar, heart of town, 4-lane expressway with all flyovers, bypasses, everything. Then this is Ludhiana to Firozpur. It's already going on very fast. Work is going on. It's about 700 crore project. This is the new one which we have got cleared from Hoshiarpur, Jalandhar to Abahor, to Moga, Moga to Barnala, Sangrur in the center of Punjab expressway. This will start construction hopefully by June next year, because the other land acquisition, other processes are going on, June next year. Then we starting now, we just cleared just now, Fatehgarh's, this is Chandigarh to Ludhiana. We got it cleared. This is again a expressway which hopefully will start by June of next year. All formalities are on the final stages. We already built this to Roped, and this is the one in Mullapur. Then this is from Patiala to Chandigarh and Bathinda to Chandigarh. Patiala to Chandigarh, the tree cutting is just starting and the work is already allocated. Even the work to Bathinda has already been allocated. Total from Bathinda to Chandigarh is 2100 crores expressway which is coming up, and their target is 2 years from now. The work will take off in about a month's time, because all formalities over, from environment clearance to all sanctions to everything is ready. The tree cutting is going on. Then we are coming out, okay. Then we are looking at small sections connecting one town to another, 60 kilometers, 40 kilometers. I don't want to put them. All are going to be 4-lane and toll roads. Our aim is that connectivity should be so good that it saves first on fuel, second, it saves lives, it saves time, and it'll give a feel that the best infrastructure is there. And if you create the best infrastructure, automatically you'll have investment flowing. Any road where a 4-lane is coming, you see the rates are doubling or tripling. And with so much excess coming in of road network, first of all, huge employment opportunities, plus a lot of money is going into infrastructure investment. So we'll have within, I say, not talking about 4 years, 5 years, within 3 years, that's the upper target of ours. 24 hours power, best air connectivity and best road connectivity in the country. When I say in the country, if you go to other states, like I don't want to criticize any state, but everyone talks about Haryana. If you remove Gurgaon from Haryana and Faridabad, then look at Haryana. And Haryana, Gurgaon is not created because of government, it's created because of location and the builders. So, and otherwise, there's no airport. You go to any rural area, you go to the whole thing, there's no. So in all this, neither our government has not spent even 1 penny in building up the power plants. It's all privatized. We are going to get power at 2 rupees 80 paisa for 30 years. That's the rate. Then we are building the road network with zero investment, all private sector. Maybe it'll be like 15,000-20,000 crores, zero investment. Then we will have the airports, all not much investment from our side, but it's going to give a big boost. Now the next what we are doing is, we are upgrading urban infrastructure. Our aim is, we are going to spend 9,700 some crores in the next 4 years to provide 100% sewerage water supply and road work within the cities. And this is not a political statement. Already 4,500 crores is already in our accounts now. We already organized that. The balance we are organizing. Our basic theme behind our whole mission is, when you take a town as a whole. Not you look at one road or one gully. In India, the philosophy has been do one road, one gully, one street. No, we're looking at one town. We have formed a committee, the city planning committee, and most of the towns are committee headed by me only, where all the people are there. We are putting here, there, everything we are trying to do is outsourcing. Like Ludhiana, I'll give you an example. Complete sewerage water supply will be outsourced to a big company who will build it. First, it'll look at the existing system, upgrade the existing system, and build the new system required, and manage the complete system for next 15 years. It's not that if you, now another policy will come out in a state, you invest, you do anything in a state, you have to maintain it for 10 years. It's not that. Normally what used to happen, used to build a road, after 6 months it used to break and people say, now that story is over. If a road is allocated to a builder or a contractor, or a canal has to be built, he has to build and maintain it for 15 years. So he'll ensure that quality is there, because otherwise if the road goes bad, then anyway he'll have to maintain it. So he has to pay for it, it'll cost him more. So that's the philosophy now. Everything is now on maintenance basis complete. So all our sewerage, water supply, and even landscaping. We are hiring now landscaping companies, designers for a city as a whole. Like you go to the US. Then we are hiring, after the plan is ready, another 1 month, 1.5 months, company, all the state towns are bidding for it. Then there'll be companies who will be brought in, who will, as per the design of the landscape, this thing, they will landscape the town, whole town as a whole, and maintain it for 15 years. So it is not going to be like you just put a plant and after that dies, let it die. They have to run it, maintain it. So within our whole policy is coming out shortly. So there's a lot of opportunity if you want to invest in sewerage network, you want water supply network, road network, even lighting in a town. Will be the complete lighting will be given, we'll bid out complete lighting. And the complete lights, pole lights, street lights will be maintained by that company. And even if one bulb is not working, there'll be penalty on everything. So as a government job is going to be just monitoring. But the maintaining everything has to be by that professional company, so that private players come in, at least citizens should get quality of work. So that is a basic fund, and you'll see, you'll be amazed, you'll see in next four years, you'll see a drastic change in the urban look of Punjab. And people never used to believe me. People, when I started the first time, when I used to say we'll make Punjab power surplus, they'll say he's just making a statement. Today, everyone's saying, yes, next year we'll be done. When we used to say that Mohali airport will become, when I announced the Mohali airport, they said, how can Mohali be an international airport? And within 6 months, we got a clearance sanction, and now it's under construction. So whatever I'm saying is actual facts. I never speak more than my brief or what I have not cleared. So this is, we'll see that all towns of Punjab will have 100, even the small mandis. We are taking one mandi as a whole, we are forming clusters of 4 mandis, or 5 mandis, and we're giving it out to sewerage treatment, water supply to the company which takes over 4 mandis, and they'll run it, maintain it, everything. Even solid waste management. We have bidding out, we already bid out 3-4 clusters. It's initial stages of implementation. Complete cleaning of towns is now outsourced. Like Ludhiana, Bathinda cluster has gone to a company owned by the Jindal group. Ludhiana has been taken by A to Z, and they're doing door-to-door collection. They'll go to every house, collect garbage, and put it to the collecting system. They'll pick up clean the streets, and then take it to the major dump. From there, they will take it to like A to Z is making power out of it, and they'll make sure that the waste is zero. Everything is consumed, and so that whole thing is already there, is already implemented, but it's various stages of implement. Like some towns have already got full coverage, some are 50%, because it's happened 3-4 months back, 5 months back, and they are just moving I think in a way that in another 6 months, I think whole state should be covered under solid waste management. I think they'll be the only state where the state as a whole, Then we are trying to extend this solid waste to villages. Every village has a cluster, that they're also door-to-door picking up and cleaning. And I think I visited Pakistan, and I think Lahore, they've done an amazing job. The street cleaning even cleaning is outsourced. So I gave my team a task that they wash the streets every day at night from 12 to 5 o'clock in the morning. So what we are doing now, we are going to come out with an international tender, like all towns or roads in the town. So the cleaning will be by these big companies. Like in Lahore, it's done by a Turkish company, which has put in the infrastructure, and they have machines and equipment, everything. They come and clean in the morning when you wake up, the streets are clean. So this we also going to outsource it, complete state, where we start off with the major 5 towns and then within 2-3 years take it to the smaller towns. So basic fundamentals behind my whole approach is that get private players into it, look at the whole town as a holistic town, and look at overall development of a state. So you will see a drastic change and a positive change, and that will be the reason you'll see that a lot of investment will come in. We are like targeting various areas of investment, focused investment, like Mohali. We just acquired 1,600 acres. That will be an IT hub of the country. And we are going to be approaching the top players, and with 1,600 acres next to the international airport is already in our possession. And once these IT companies come in, you'll see the level of employment today. Gurgaon is just because of IT and these software companies. That is how the town has grown so fast. And IT companies are locational. They can't expand in one location. They have to go to another location. And human resources in Punjab are, I think, excellent. So we will have IT city in Mohali and in Amritsar, because they require international airport. We are targeting a Medicity. In Mullapur, we acquired about 300 acres. We are getting the top hospital chains, creating a big medical city hub in Mullapur and one in Ludhiana and then Jalandhar. We're going to create those medical cities. We are in Mullapur, we are acquiring 1,600 acres as an education city, where all top colleges of the country and international will be brought to one area, so that we create a cluster hub. You'll be happy that Indian School of Business, which we visited, Hyderabad, which is the best business school, we went last time with my father. It is an amazing institution. That day we decided we have to get it to Punjab, and today it's in Mohali. And you'll see it's an international school. So we are going to have, we are targeting medical education cities. We're creating in these 4-5 metropolitan towns with 400 acres. In Mohali will be 1,600 acres. Then we are focused on hubs. But Malwa belt is going to be textile hub. A lot of companies are coming. We're giving special incentives, special packages for them to invest in Malwa from cotton. There's a company, SCL, which is just started construction in my constituency. They're spending 3,500 crores. And from tractor trolleys, cotton comes in trolleys, and jeans come out of it, made and exported to the rest of the world. So from cotton to jeans. And that one factory is employing more than 10,000 people, and all local, because it's a local job. Women are coming, children, youngsters are being trained there. So like that, couple of companies are now moving into that place, because we're making it as a textile hub of this country, because majority of the textiles are produced, maximum majority of the cotton is produced in Punjab, and maximum amount of ginning in the country is from Punjab. And maximum amount of ginning factory owners are maybe 80% of them are Punjabis. So then we are looking at sugar hubs, we are looking at various hubs, so which we are creating, so that will give a cluster approach, and we will try to get big investments, and we will personally approach those people with investment. And the biggest thing which is going to happen to Punjab is opening of the border with Pakistan. Today, the trade between Pakistan and India is about $2 billion. Hopefully, with this opening, 6,000 items today, 139 items are allowed to be imported from Wagah border. End of December, 6,000 items will be allowed to be imported from Wagah border. Last month, with 139 items, 5,000 trucks per month were coming from Pakistan, and similarly 4,000-5,000 trucks were going from India to Pakistan. And look at when it comes to 6,000 items. You see the volume of trade. Pakistan needs everything. And I think there's a big opportunity, and you'll see with this business opportunity developing, and then it's like taking Punjab to a port. A Karachi port is closer to us than even the Mundra port or a Bombay port. So you see the whole scenario changing with this opening of these barriers in Punjab, and that will be a very big success story for our state. I'll just skip some of them. Okay, now we have certain very good opportunities for players to come into our Punjab. Like we have a Medicity which come in our state, which is coming up. Anybody wants to get into it? We have an education city of 1600. This is a area in Mullapur with education, 1700 acres education city. A very good area for us is we have a 80-acre main city hub of Mohali. We're looking for somebody who can come in and invest in that. Commercial. It's a commercial hub. 80 acres heart, like it's like Connaught Place, lying clear. We want to create a world-class destination there. We can even go PPP, private participation, or various models we can go into that. So this is one area which we are opening our state. This is a very good opportunity in Mohali heart, 80 acres. We can even go at a 30-acre chunk in one go and make it, so you can design it something, but we want it to be a major attraction, something really good. Then we have in Gamada area, the IT city I just mentioned about. Then we have in Ludhiana, heart of Ludhiana, 8.21 acres, opposite the DC office, the best location you can have in Haryana. It's a multi-use site. You can, if somebody wants to get into it, this is an option which we slowly will be bidding out now. And we can even give a payment of 6, 7 years, 8 years, so that it'll be like a financing from the bank. You don't need to go to the bank. But it needs to be a site where we create a heart of Ludhiana. It's like a destination, in the heart of commercial destination in the heart of Ludhiana, 8.21 acres. We have Ludhiana next to the airport. We are acquiring another 1,000 acres where we are going to create a residential, very big setup there. Okay. Another thing which we are creating, we are advanced stages, we are creating a tourism hub or entertainment city next to Ludhiana. Or next to Satluj, we have about 4,500 acres of land. Out of the 3,000 acres is a forest, dense forest. It looks as if you are in Africa. And we are going to create that into a wildlife safari. We're trying to get an international player. And next to that is 1,500 acres on the Satluj bank, just 20 minutes from Ludhiana. And we create the expressway from Ludhiana town to that location. We want to create an entertainment hub there. We want race courses, horse racing, dog racing. Then we can have golf courses. You have a huge lake we are trying to create. We can have entertainment. We have been looking at electronic betting and a couple of things. Waterfront city with the Satluj River will be. You can bring in the water from Satluj River, create a lake of 100 acres there. Then you can create apartments on the lake, villas, and it can the whole concept. We are even looking for a player. We can be a single player can come and bid for us for that. So that becomes a heart, and Ludhiana is the heart of Punjab. So all investments, you can have villas on the lake front, you can have big multi-stories, you can have golf course on the lake, everything. It's 1,500 acres in one go is lying with us. And next to that is going to be that the wildlife safari, all one package, and we can get even more land next to that. So that is the entertainment hub, because to build life into a state, you need entertainment. So that is, we want to create such an entertainment hub, world class, where you have people from Delhi or anywhere coming and just going for a weekend or weekday, whatever it is. And Punjabis love to entertain. All these places in Goa are running because of Punjabis. That's what I was told. And even in Kathmandu used to run because of Ludhiana. Even the Louis Vuitton shop here, I know the owner, and he was telling me, he said, 80% of a sale in Louis Vuitton Delhi is from Punjab, Ludhiana. They just come with a suitcase of money, and first they buy that big suitcase of Louis Vuitton. Then they open that suitcase, tell them put everything what they buy into that suitcase, and just give that guy, okay, here's 1 or 2 crores of cash, and just to settle the account. And they just come like that. Maximum sale of Mercedes cars in Ludhiana. So, you look at that scale. Actually, real estate people are used to a very good life. You are used to a time where you touched anything and diamonds used to come out. You never marketed anything. You just dealt with 10, 20 people. And those dealers who used to come and sell, and everyone bought planes, jets, everyone flying all around. Suddenly you had a bad time. Everyone is crashing. So you need to actually learn to market yourself. The reason there's a demand there, people are ready with money, but you're not showcasing them. You're not targeting them. Like the way Coke, Pepsi, you see all the companies spend money on educating people. Actually, you're not used to that because life in 40 years has been very good. So if you move your thinking to a target approach and planned approach, people want to see something. The times have gone where investors somebody books 100 flats or 200 flats and he slowly sells because he made money out of it. Now you have consumers who are ready to buy, but just give them a product. If you can give them a product, I think you can sell anything in Punjab. Punjab is there. I'll show you an example. Like here, then we have an investment opportunity. Metro rail is also coming to Ludhiana. Then we have in Amritsar, we have a lot of properties with 50 acres, 30 acres, 40 prime locations. We want somebody to come and develop them. We'll be coming out with bids on that. But our bids are going to be such that it's a long payment time, so that that's like financing. You have to put in your money initial. So we want to encourage investment. Okay, this is what is happening in here. I think I don't want to bore you on these things. Then we have a city center in Jalandhar, heart of Jalandhar. We have 19 acres of land. We want to give it to one builder who can build something really nice, amazing there. So we don't want small cutting into small pieces that messes up things. We want one player who can come and take over and go plan it himself and make something really good. Then we have in Patiala, we have huge places, chunks of 8.5 acres, 10 acres, 15 acres lying. Okay, now, I'll give you a small idea of what we did and what response we get. In Aero City, Mohali, we had 4,000 plots and applications worth 3,25,000. And I think the banks are running after them. They had so much money in their accounts of Gomada. Eco City, which we launched in Mohali, is 807 plots, 1,25,000 applications. Dashmesh Nagar, Mohali, small place, 280 plots and 4,000 applications. This is just in Bulada. It's a small town next to Mansa, which is supposed to be the most backward area. Bulada town is a population maybe of 10,000, maybe 15,000 maximum. We just about not how much time back? Maybe not in a month back. Last month, we did 903 acres. 903 plots were there. We bid out. Applications invited. 4,600 applications. At I think 6,000 or 7,000 rupees. 6,000 rupees a square yard. And now we are another place you are saying. Jagraon, you got closing. We already oversubscribed in Jagraon. And it's a way out of town, 50 acres, I think. 8,500, and it's I don't know how many thousands of applications for just for those plots. That shows, and now we are building up in like Faridkot. We are coming. These small towns in Punjab shows how much demand they have. I think all of you are just concentrating on the main cities. The actual money is in every small town of Punjab, and everyone wants now planned colonies. We have come down very strong on illegal colonies, and we are changing laws now to stop illegal colonies permanently. We are coming out with an act which will be coming to the cabinet, where criminal offence, there will be 7 years jail for anybody who builds a illegal colony. We will be able to, a government can demolish it without notice and everything, and whatever has been done, we are trying to regularize that. From now onwards, we are going to be very strict. Now, the issues which were raised today, one issue was of bricks and sand. This is not in our control. I'm telling you, can you imagine? This is how Government of India works. Even for a brick kiln, Government of India has now said that you need their environment clearance. Well, what has the Government of India got to do with a brick kiln? So we are now, and the whole 6 months has been spoiled because of that. So we are fighting very strongly regarding the other material, the coal. Everything is stopped by court, frankly speaking. And not in here, they've stopped Haryana also, Rajasthan also. I think maybe the judges are not building any property, any houses anymore. So what has happened is that stopped everything. So now what we are doing is we are moving very, the date is in the court on this Monday, and hopefully whatever requirement they asked us to fulfill, we have fulfilled all the requirements. Hopefully we'll get some relief, should get some relief on coming Monday. And our target is, we have put the Principal Secretary to CM fully in charge, and we have given him a direction. Within 2 months, we have to get all clearances and formalities of environment, whatever permissions we need from wherever we need. We have put up a task force which is working day and night, and given them a target of 2 months to make sure these environment clearances of all the building materials is done, so that this problem does not arise anymore. I agree with you, single window is a concept which should be scrapped, because in a single window there are multiple windows. And we are actually, I've told them clearly that single window should mean single window. By 15th of December, we are coming out with a very progressive policy where we are going to eliminate all hassles. I've seen these hassles have been created, which are not required. Density will be increased on the 15th. We are very positive. We will fix time. My Principal Secretary, you just keep on noting down. Time will be fixed for environment clearance, as you suggested by you. We will direct them that within 1 month or 2 months, we'll sit with them. There will be fixed timing, and the Secretary Housing will monitor all these clearances, and he'll ensure. We will allow, as you requested, parent company to be allowed for land. That will be allowed. And the norms, uniform standard norms, which you suggested, will come out by the 15th of December. We are going to have unlimited height in our state. But build at least the tallest building here. Okay, we will incentivize, Secretary Saab, whoever builds the tallest building, give him some incentive in FAR, and not FIR, FAR and external development charges or something. We have to showcase something. We are going to rationalize even your charges. I feel some of them are very high. Like I was going through their charges, and I said, you know, there's exorbitant rates of commercial and all that. We want to encourage you. We are going to declare real estate as an industry, and we should take it to the coming cabinet that real estate be declared as an industry. As I was mentioning last time, they look at real estate people as property dealers. Every government looks at it as a property dealers, like a property. They have a lot of money, so they are property dealers. But we are going to treat you on par with industry. You are going to be declared as an industry in our state of Punjab. Today we had a meeting session with members of CREDAI, where we requested them to invest in our state, because the way we are planning to develop our state, in next 3 years, state of Punjab, even though still it has the best infrastructure, it will have world-class infrastructure. We will be power surplus by end of next year. We'll have 3 international airports and 4 domestic airports operational. We'll have all towns of Punjab in next few years will be connected with 4 to 6 lane expressways. All these projects are on various stages of investment. We are investing about nearly 9,500 crores on urban infrastructure in the next 4 years, which providing 100% water supply, sewerage and road connectivity in every town. Not a single town is going to be left out, from small towns to big towns. We are going to have a couple of other attractive investment destination proposals like Medi cities, education cities, which are going, entertainment cities which are building. All these things are going to add to a very big demand of housing and urban infrastructure. I requested members of CREDAI, we showcased our state of Punjab, where we are, how liberal we are. We are trying to eliminate, coming out with a real estate policy by December 15th. We are declaring real estate as industry in our state of Punjab, and we will come out a very proactive policy, reducing all bottlenecks and incentive-based policy by which we expect a huge investment to flow into our state in the real estate sector. Our aim is a planned Punjab, a developed Punjab.
Well, friends, before sorts of corruption from the system and kind of display to all other states, and other states can really take that example, which he has said that 15th of December you see the policy and you will find that approach of the government. Thank you.
Fine.
All the other states, there is this power shortage problem. What is this miracle that you are?
Miracle is that we worked hard and we developed, set up 3 mega power projects worth about 6,500 megawatts, which are going to be operational by end of next year. We have tied up with long-term contracts with other mega projects around the country, and because of that, by end of next year, when all our Punjab projects are operational, we will be power surplus.
And
I'm sorry we were late because the whole we had a Hindustan Times summit where I was speaking. That got late, and after that this meeting got late. So the chain reaction, I think your press conference also got late. I'm really apologize for that.
बादल साहब क्या आप जो है जो क्रेडाई के वहाँ पे इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर लगा रहे हैं उसके लिए किसानों की ज़मीन को अधिग्रहित करेंगे और वो ज़मीन कितनी अधिग्रहण की जाएगी?
हमारे पंजाब में जो लैंड एक्विजिशन पॉलिसी है इतनी अच्छी है कि यू विल नेवर हियर अबाउट फार्मर्स कंप्लेनिंग. देयर आर फार्मर्स हु कम फॉरवर्ड and they ask us to, they should acquire, because we give the price which we give. Second, we have an option for them. They can be even partners in the project, land pooling scheme. So they pool in the land with the builder, and with that, both of them earn maybe 3 to 4 times more money. So if you look at all our projects, we have acquired in the last 5 years more than 10,000 acres, and there's no, people are partners to the development. Yeah.
Will you agree to me, will you, allow the role model of what the Noida following the policies?
Allowing what?
Noida and Greater Noida Authority, because in Noida and Greater Noida, all the infrastructure development is being done by the authorities.
Yes.
So will you follow such a role model code of activity?
Yes, we are, what we do is, all infrastructure to the site of the builder is developed by us. And if, like, for example, Mohali or New Chandigarh we are building, complete infrastructure is built by the government.
So will there be such a authorities?
We already have authority. We have Greater Mohali Development Authority. We have Ludhiana Development Authority.
Because in Noida and Greater now, what the things are going on, first infrastructure developed by the authority, then they will allot the land.
The advantage they have is that there nobody can sell land besides to the government. So farmers are forced to go to here, Here, anybody can buy land. If you want to go and buy land in Punjab, we will, once we do a master plan, just take it off, whatever the battery out of it. Okay, what we do is that we have made a master plans. On the basis of that, we are building all roads, infrastructure first. And once we do that, automatically people are investing more into it.
Can you tell us more about the mega projects like Medicity, Education City and Entertainment
Okay,
City which you are
Entertainment City we are looking at coming up next to Ludhiana on the Satluj River, where we try to create an entertainment hub. We have race horsing, dog racing, we'll have malls, we'll have golf course, we have a huge lake, we have a 4,000 acres of wildlife safari. So the complete thing is 5,000 acres of land, we are coming up with that. Regarding this Medicity, we are coming next to Chandigarh and the other big towns, 500 acres where top hospital chains are going to set up, because the next future is going to be medical tourism. You have a lot of people who all over this part of the world want to come in for treatment, as well as our local people want the best quality treatment. So we are encouraging, inviting people to set up shop, and because we have international airports along, that will be a big incentive for them. Industrial, we are focusing on a target focus, like textile is going to be, the Malwa belt is a textile hub we are creating. We are creating a sports hub in Jalandhar. We are getting a sugar hub on the border area. We are creating IT hub near Mohali and Amritsar. So we are focused approach. It is not going to be like wherever you want, you can set up anything. Today, Punjab is the only state in the country where complete master planning of all towns has been done. Where what you can build where in any town now has to be as per master plan.
Sir, this is, you are talking more about the urbanization of the cities and everything, but the most of the problem is the transportation. The transportation is the movement, and we here in Delhi, we are, experiencing the metro, which is not taking the burden of the transporting people to the, what is your state of affair for this rapid transport system, and what you people are doing, because all your cities are choked. Whenever we go to Punjab, we find the movement of every city is again choked like here in Delhi.
Okay.
So what are you doing in
Okay, Ludhiana is getting a metro, Amritsar is getting a pod system. All major towns will be linked through 4 to 6 lane expressways. Within towns, complete mobility plan has been finalized. We are going to expand, widen roads, make flyovers where the complete what you did in Delhi, because that time the growth of Delhi is much faster than what is happening. But we are looking at one town as a whole and working out a complete mobility plan for that.
If you have to move from Panchkula to Mohali, it takes the same amount of time, Instead of, along with the metro, you have to have a rapid transport system where you can, have the other arrangements.
No, we have city bus services.
But those are very difficult to, they are just in a very rare commodity. And
No. Within 3-4 months, every major city will have a city bus transport. Or if you look at Punjab, we have a new scheme of even a common man now travels in air-conditioned buses. We have HVAC buses with only 10%, 15% more fare than the normal fare. We have the various segments of buses, intercity buses, which we have started operating.
What kind of investment you will be making in real estate and infrastructure sector in the coming year, and especially in Medicity, Education City?
So that's a huge amount of, maybe you're looking at more than 50,000 crores in real estate, everything will come in.
And
Medicity is going to be all on a private sector basis, where all these big players will be invited. They'll be setting up 1,000 bed, 2,000 bed, and each is more than 1,000, 1,500 crore project.
So could you share
Tata
with us-
Memorial Hospital, which is a cancer hospital, has already moved in there, and in the Medicity, they already started. They'll be starting construction shortly.
Entertainment City, how much you will be investing?
It is not I'll be investing. We will be provide the basic infrastructure. It's a PPP model, and it's huge. You're looking at couple of 1,000 crores in the whole concept.
So could you share with us the finer points of the real estate policy you're going to come out with?
Oh, that I cannot share now,
But
because
what
then
kind of
the
a
policy
policy
is going to be introduced on 15th. How can I share it now?
But what kind of a reform?
It will be reforms is, first of all, the bottlenecks. for getting one thing sanctioned, you have to go to 10 places, eliminate them. Make it so simple, like we may even authorize architects to give sanction plan authorities. So and they have to be, they will make them responsible if their client or if they have submitted something which is wrong. So like that, we are going to make things so simple that you don't have to go through 2 months, 3 months, 6 months delays in getting your sanction, then occupation certificate, then finishing certificate, everything. So we are going to eliminate those hassles.
Is single window clearance? Single window clearance, is that
Yeah.
on the cards?
Yeah, we're going to make it actual effective single window, not multiple windows in a single window.
What about consumer protection?
There's already part of our policy where we always have an act with consumer protection. PAPRA Act.
And also the state has got this limitation because it can give a land, but the material and plans has to be covered by the central government. So there is a lot of conflict between the state and the center. And the customer gets buried in all these circumstances.
Yeah.
Even if you have to borrow, let us say, get the bricks or the sand or anything, the environment of the ministry sitting at the center has to, give
Yeah,
you
that is
approval.
the biggest hurdle.
Now, how can we,
Okay.
combat all these problems?
Yes, what we are doing is, I think the court has also given them a direction to the government of India to fix a time-bound program, and they should be time-bound in all the clearances. We have deputed our whole principal secretary to the chief minister heading a committee, which will pursue all departments concerned to get all the clearances, environment clearance. Yes, we are facing difficulty because the ball is in the government of India's court, and as you know, it's the most indecisive government we've ever had.
सर सुखबीर जी, भारत सरकार की रिपोर्ट के हिसाब से है पंजाब में 60% फार्मर्स को 2 हेक्टेयर के आसपास ज़मीन है या उससे कम है। उसके बावजूद आप जिस प्रकार से क्रेडई या और कोई भी इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर की जो कंपनियों को, प्राइवेट सेक्टर को आप वहाँ ला रहे हैं, उससे उन किसानों की ज़मीन तो जाएगी। आपने कहा कि पॉलिसी बड़े अच्छे हैं, ठीक है, ऊंची कीमत देकर आप कुछ भी खरीदने को तैयार हैं, लेकिन जिन किसानों की ज़मीनें जाएगी उनके विस्थापन का क्या होगा, उनके बारे में आपने क्या सोचा?
Well, first of all, we don't force acquisition of land. If the farmers is willing, only then. Like buying and selling takes place everywhere in the country. If farmer wants to sell, that means he has plans to go somewhere else, or he wants to take advantage of that. In our state, there's no forcible acquisition. And that's the reason you'll never hear of any problem, even though we acquired more than 10,000 acres. And most of the private players are on their own going to buy, we are not going to assist them. They can buy. It's buying and selling is anyway, it's up to the farmer. It's any private owner if he wants to buy or sell his property. That is a global. No, I'll give you a small example. No, actually it's the other thing now. How do you judge real estate going up is on the tax revenue which the state gets. When we took over, it was around 1600 crores per year. Now it's crossed 3000 crores. This shows that it's going up. Regarding the real estate prices, actually it's a global phenomena. If US has come down, everyone has come down, market sentiment, it all depends on government of India. If you're going to have interest rates at 12-13%, who's going to buy? You have to have a proactive approach. You have to reduce interest rates. You have to encourage banks to be more liberal of funding. So these are all under control of government of India. For us, we can provide the best infrastructure. We can provide whatever incentive. So in ours, like what we are doing is, we will power surplus, we'll have airport connectivity, we'll have excellent road connectivity. That's exactly the incentives we are going to give. That will add to the boost of the prices. But the response, what we have last 1 month or 2 months, we have even Balada town, I'll give you a small town, it's a 10,000 population town. We had 900 plots to be sold. We asked for application paper. More than 5,000 people applied for 900 plots. So this clearly shows.
The last question. Sir. I am from Dubai, a non-resident Indian. Since 25 years I am there. We are looking for investment in the state of Punjab. So we would request you that it should be a one-window clearance.
No, we'll have half a window. Just don't worry about it.
Half a window.
Mr. Sandhu is the secretary, principal secretary to CM as well as secretary housing. So there's only one window.
Okay. Thank you.
Conversion?
Conversion means conversion from agriculture to, the dwelling units or other purposes. Now, if you cannot sort out this small problem, how can, things can move?
I don't think so. What problem is there?
The conversion of agricultural
No, I don't think so. There's a problem. Now we have simplified it so much. There's a fee. Yes, there's a fee. There's a master plan.
Yeah.
If under that master plan it has to be residential, then you cannot make commercial there. If under the master plan that has to be commercial, then you cannot make residential there. So you have to look at before buying that what is the master plan. So you have to go by master plan, not like before where like you wanted to build up a factory in a residential or something in another one.
No,
so
suppose we buy agricultural land and if we have to convert it into a dwelling unit, so it becomes a little problem for
there's no problem. We have a very fast system. There's a fees for it, that the charges for CLU conversion. You fill in, it has to, first of all, it has to meet the requirements. It has to be as per the master plan. Then there are 2-3 more formalities you have to do. You submit your application, we are going to make it time bound. That within so many days, it has to be cleared.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, friends.
Thank you very much.